सो हेलो एंड वेलकम टू एवरीवन इन माय चैनल। सो जैसे कि आज मैं आपके लिए एक न्यू चैप्टर लाई हूँ और एक नया वीडियो भी जो है क्लास 9th इंग्लिश पी हाई बुक का चैप्टर नंबर 3 जिसका नाम है द लिटिल गर्ल, जिसे लिखा है कैथरीन एंड फील ने। सो आपको क्या लगता है इस चैप्टर में हम क्या पढ़ने वाले हैं, इस चैप्टर में क्या इंटरेस्टिंग है? तो सबसे पहले इस चैप्टर को शुरू करने से पहले आपके लिए सबसे अच्छा सवाल, आप अपने पापा को क्या अगर आपसे पूछा जाए कि आपके लिए आपके लाइफ का सुपर हीरो कौन है, सबके माइंड में एक ही जवाब होगा, माय फादर, ही इज़ अ सुपर हीरो। या सो यस, मेरे पापा भी मेरे लिए सुपर हीरो हैं। लेकिन इस चैप्टर में जो गर्ल है जिसका नाम कीजिया है, वो अपने पापा वो बहुत छोटी है और उस समय वो ऐसा सोचती है और उसके लिए उसके पापा सुपर हीरो नहीं है। क्यों नहीं है? क्योंकि वो अपने पापा से बहुत ज़्यादा डरती है। वो अगर अपने पापा के पास जाती है तो उससे बोला नहीं जाता, वो बहुत ही काँप कर बोलती है ना। सो अब हम इस स्टोरी को बहुत ही ब्रीफली और बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंगली समझेंगे कि स्टोरी में कीजिया क्यों अपने पापा से डरती है, क्या कारण है कि वो अपने पापा से डरती है, और कुछ बहुत सारे इंटरेस्टिंग थिंग्स हम पढ़ने वाले हैं। और लास्ट में कीजिया को क्या अपने पापा सुपर हीरो लगते हैं और अच्छे लगते हैं, वो भी हम पढ़ेंगे। ओके, लेट्स स्टार्ट। सो नाउ, जैसे कि ये जो स्टोरी है वो एक लिटिल गर्ल की है जिसका नाम कीजिया है, जैसे मैंने आपको बताया। और ये लिटिल गर्ल जो कीजिया है वो अपने फादर, अपनी मदर और अपनी ग्रैंड मदर के साथ अपने घर में रहती है। और ऑथर ने हमें ये भी बताया है कि वो अपने पापा से बहुत ज़्यादा डरती है। वो ट्राई करती रहती है कि वो अपने पापा को अवॉइड करें, ठीक है, अवॉइड हिम टू ऑल द टाइम। मतलब उसे कीजिया अपने पापा को अवॉइड करना चाहती है हर समय, क्योंकि अगर आप चैप्टर पढ़ेंगे तो उसमें सबसे पहला पेज यही है कि जब उसके फादर ऑफिस जाते हैं तो उससे पहले वो कीजिया के रूम में आते हैं, उसे कैजुअल किस देते हैं और उसके बाद ही हमेशा वो अपने ऑफिस जाते हैं। तो इस सिचुएशन से आपको क्या लगता है, क्या उसके पापा हार्श थे? कीजिया के जो फादर थे उसके पापा हार्श थे, बहुत ही एंग्रीनेस थी उनके अंदर, वो कीजिया से प्यार नहीं करते थे, ऐसा उसके फादर ऐसे थे? सो आपका आंसर नो ही होगा, है ना, क्योंकि किसी के फादर हमेशा कहीं जाने से पहले अपने डॉटर, अपने सन को अगर एक किस देते हैं, एक अच्छा सा प्यार देते हैं, तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि उसके पापा एंग्री हैं, उसके पापा हार्श है। ओके, बट कीजिया जब छोटी थी तो उसे ये सब नहीं पता था। नाउ ओके, सो सब अब उसके बाद क्या होता है हम देखते हैं। जैसे मैंने आपको बोला कि जो कीजिया थी वो अपने पापा से बहुत ज़्यादा डरती थी, लेकिन इस वजह से वो अपने पापा, जब भी उसके पापा ऑफिस से वापस आते थे वो ऑर्डर करती थी। हमेशा यही होता है ना, आपकी फैमिली में भी शायद ऐसा होता है कि अगर आपके पापा बहुत ज़्यादा टायर्ड हैं, वो वर्क से टायर्ड होकर आए हैं, वो घर में रेस्ट कर रहे हैं, सो योर फादर विल बी ऑर्डर्ड एवरीवन, प्लीज़ bring me my tea, please bring me my newspaper, this, that, yeah. And after all, sometimes you feel that my father is so harsh, he always order me to give this, to give that. So no, that's not right. Your father is tired, he works lot for you, and after that when he came home, he don't order you, he tells you to bring that because he's tired. Yes, so same here with Kizia's house also. Her father goes office in morning, early morning. He work very hard, and he tired when he came home, and he order his wife or his to Kezia to bring this, to bring that. And same here, Kezia's father ordered his wife to bring his slippers, bring the tea, bring the newspaper in the dining room. And Kezia's mother also tell Kezia to please bring father's shoe and give to your father. But when Kezia was bringing father's shoe, and when he stand before father asked her that now you will this day you will become a good girl. Yes. So which type of Kezia answer? So Kezia answered that don't know, father. Why she reply like this? If your father asked you that now in this day you will become a good girl or good boy, so you will answer, I don't know, father. Yes, I will become. So this you don't will be afraid, yeah. I will answer very confidently. But here Kezia was afraid of her father and she answered like this. Then her father tell her that this girl is so what happened that this father is so tired, but also he's telling to his wife that Kezia it is so it has some his father is thinking that Kezia has a problem to talking, but there's a no problem with Kezia because Kezia was talk well with others, but as he cannot talk with his father very well because he afraid of her father. Okay, so now what happened that after a while, her father tell her that her mother or father tell her to go to his room. Okay, after an hour, her grandmother came in her room, and she tells, okay, and she tell her that please go in the dining room and spend some time with your father and some mother. But when he go in the dining room, he always see that her father is slept on a sofa and her mother is reading a book, and he can't spend, so he goes up in his room like always. Okay. Okay, so now they once happened after a day. Her grandmother tell Kezia that your father's birthday is coming, your father's birthday is coming, and please and tell her that to prepare a pin cushion for your father's birthday. She suggested Kezia to make a pin cushion for whom? For Kezia's father. And why? Because he want to be happy. Okay, her father become happy and spend time with each other. Okay, so now her grandmother, whom grandmother? Kezia's grandmother advised Kezia to make a pin cushion. In this picture you can see this is a pin cushion. Okay, so Kezia's grandmother advised her to make a pin cushion for whom? For his father. So now अब क्या हुआ? Kezia ने grandmother की बात सुनी and he make a pin cushion for his father because there was a father's birthday. So now when Kezia was making a pin cushion, so what happened? When you make a pin cushion or anyone make a pin cushion, what happened? You stitch 3 of the sides. The cushion have 4 sides, okay, and you stitch 3 of the sides and left off one side. But why? Because you have to what? आपको उसमें क्या करना होता है? आपको उसके अंदर रुई डालनी होती है and then you stitch it. Okay, so and then you stitch it. So what happened here? So same, Kezia has stitched 4 sides and she left off one side to putting it's inside what? To inside something, to inside putting inside the cotton. Okay, so now she was searching the cotton, but to ask his grandmother, but grandmother was not there, so she was searching. And what happens? She enters his father and mother's room, and she see that there is a bundle of papers. There was a papers like this. So there was a paper, and she tore the pages. Okay, she tore all the pages that was be in the table of father's or mother room, and she tore all the pages and she put inside his cushion. Okay, she put inside in the cushion. So children, why I am telling telling you that why I'm telling you that the Kezia has tear up the pages and she put inside it. What's so much of interesting in this? So this is interesting. Why? Because the papers that been there by Kezia, it was a paper of great speech. It was a father's great speech for part authority. So this was the paper that was stored by by Kezia. That was important papers of whom? Of Kezia's father. But Kezia was so small, so she can't uh, she don't know that this is an important paper, and she put inside his pin cushion. Okay, and after that, when father was searching those important papers, searching those authority papers, what happened? He don't find that papers. Okay, he don't find that papers. And what happened? She sorry His father, okay, whom father? Kija's father. So he tell his mother that I am not finding my what my authority papers. Okay, my great speech authority papers. I'm not finding it. So now what happened? Kezia's mother ordered all the workers in the house, and she ordered all the workers that search the important papers. But all the workers said that I don't find any authority's paper. So what happened? Lastly, Kezia's mother asked Kezia that, Kezia, have you seen a big paper with written of beautiful writing? That was father's authority papers. So Kezia tell confidently, yes, I know. I put it. I was I go in your room, and I put the paper, and I tore the pages, and I put into my pen cushion. Then what happened? She was so confident that time. She was a little girl. She don't know that what happened. She don't know that the papers were so important. And now Kezia was, after that, when his mother was so angry, and after that her mother tell that um, that that go in the dining room and tell your father be like this confident, that you tore the pages and put inside your pen question. So tell your father. Then suddenly, Kezia knows that, yeah, she makes some mistake. Okay, then Kezia know that she makes some mistake. And when she called in the drawing room immediately, so her father was so angry, and she didn't listen any of her reason. And she and her father, what happened? And her father simply punished her with a ruler. Okay, and her father simply punished whom? Punished Kezia with the ruler in his palm, in his hand, in his small soft hand. With what? With a ruler. Now Kezia, okay, now what happened? Kezia so visibly but failed to understand why she was punished by for speaking the truth and accepting the blunder with that she committed. Now Kezia was not understanding that why she tell the truth, but why her father or mother is punishing her. Okay, so it's happened. She was small. She was so small. She don't know that the papers were so important for her father, and she told it. And also she was giving the punishment, she also don't know that why she was having a punishment, if she has tell the truth also. Okay, with confidently she tell the truth. So why she is being punished? Okay, so so now what happened? That then her father tell Kezia to go in her room. So now Kezia was go in her room, and she was crying a lot, and as I tell you that Kezia is so afraid of her father. She was so afraid of her father. And also now her father has beat her, and then she was more afraid of her father. Now what happened? She now And whenever she met her father after that day, she back her hand like this. Okay, she back her hand in their and she back she back her hand in the back, and she go her father, because she was fear that once again her father will beat in her hand with the ruler. So what happened, when she was trying, she see that with her window, that his neighbor, who was his neighbor, Mr. McDonald. She that Mr. McDonald is playing with the children. Okay, what she see that Mr. McDonald, who was Mr. McDonald? He was a neighbor of whom? Of Kezia. Okay, of Kezia. And Kezia was saw that Mr. McDonald is playing with the children, and the children take a water pipe, and what it's happened, like when you were a kid, and anyone, it could be happens anyone, when आप जब छोटे थे तो क्या हुआ, मीन्स ऐसा कभी होता होगा ना कि आपके फादर आपकी मदर आपके साथ खेल रही है, एंड यू आर सो स्मॉल, आपने पानी का पाइप लिया, मीन्स यू टुक अ वाटर पाइप, आपने पानी का पाइप लिया, एंड आपने अपनी मम्मी और अपने डैड, अपने फादर के ऊपर उसे छिड़क दिया, एंड आफ्टर दैट, अब वैसे ही कीजिया ने देखा उस मैकडोनल्ड के जो चिल्ड्रन थे, उन्होंने मिस्टर मैकडोनल्ड के ऊपर पानी फेंका, एंड देन सडनली कीजिया को लगा कि अब तो मिस्टर मैकडोनल्ड बहुत ज़्यादा गुस्सा होंगे, और वो अपने चिल्ड्रन को बहुत ज़्यादा मारेंगे और डांटेंगे. सो बट ऐसा नहीं हुआ. मिस्टर मैकडोनल्ड ने क्या किया, मिस्टर मैकडोनल्ड फिर से अपने चिल्ड्रन के साथ खेलने लग गए. लेकिन तब क्या हुआ, तब then Caesar realized that there are same fathers like MacDonald who are kind and loving, whereas there are some who are rude and harsh like her father. Now Kezia has realized that there are some fathers like Mr. MacDonald who are kind and loving. Okay, he was comparing that Mr. MacDonald is a kind and loving father, but same as her father is really rude and really harsh father. Okay, so now what happened, after one day, Kezia's mother was ill, and she was to be hospitalized. Then her grandmother also along with her mother. So now Kezia was left alone in the house, because her father was go early office, and he came in evening. So Kezia was alone in the house except the cook named Alice. Okay, so there was a cook with Kezia, and Kezia spent time with Alice, and during the daytime there was no problem occur, but in the night time always Kezia has had to sleep. So why Kezia has had to sleep? Because Kezia has had to sleep because she has nightmare always. Okay, she has a she has a dreadful nightmare of a butcher. Okay, she has a dreadful nightmare of a butcher. So Kiza has a dreadful nightmare of a butcher. So who is a butcher? So please comment me in the comment box that who is a butcher. Okay, so holding a knife and a rope. So Kiza has a nightmare of a butcher who is holding a rope and a knife. Okay, so who came closer smiling richly, and she was unable to move from that place. Now what happened? She has a dreadful nightmare like always, and she saw that there's a butcher that is holding a knife and a rope, who is closer. The butcher is smiling, and he's coming closer to her, but Kiza is unable to move from that place. So what happened? The nightmare woke her up, and when she opened her eyes, she noticed that her father was standing right next to her. So what happened? like always, Kezia has a nightmare. Kezia has a dreadful nightmare, and through this nightmare, she woke up and she was shivering. Okay, she was shivering a lot. She has a fear, like when she stand before her father, she shivers. She is afraid of her father. Like that's like when there was a dreadful nightmare, when she saw a dreadful nightmare. What happened? She was shivering a lot, and what happened suddenly, see, when she opened her eyes, she noticed that her father was standing right next to her. So her father was sitting behind her, sitting next to her, and he took Kezia to his bedroom. So why he took Kezia to her bedroom? Because when there was a grandmother, so when Kezia has a nightmare, grandmother took into her room. So but there was but grandmother was not there. So who took Kezia to her room? So there was father. So father took Kezia to her room, and he made her cozy and comfortable place to sleep on his bed. So the father makes some comfortable place to sleep on his bed, whom Kezia. So now, besides, he also told her that she could rub her feet against his leg for some warmth. So now what happened, that she was shivering a lot and her body was so much cold. So what happened? Her father tell her to be rub his feet in her feet. Okay. So her father tell her Kezia to rub his feet with her feet to what, to some warm, okay, to get some warm. So later she felt very safe and comfortable in her father's company. So now she was has a company, and she don't, and after that he has no night dreadful nightmare, and she slept comfortably in the father's company. So now, and that he wasn't as bad as she had assumed him to be. Now Kezia has thought that the Kezia was thinking that his father is so bad. He's not like others' father. He's not kind. He's not caring. So that's not that. Kezia then realized that her father is not bad. Is not bad, that she assumed her father. Okay. So now what happened when she was sleeping? Okay, when she was and she also what also she assumed that her father is so caring to her. She also what assumed she also assumed that when her father goes office and he came, he tired, that's why he ordered to us, that's why he ordered. Okay. So then he realized that. Okay. And as she also realized that and also she realized that her father worked so hard, and he was too tired by the evening so to come and play with her. So her father is so tired when he came home in the evening. So that's why he can't, that's why he have no time to play with her. And she realized in the night, and after that day, the little girl honored and loved and cared her father as much as she loved her grandmother and mother. So in the story, what you have learned, at the last, the girl, Kezia, realized that her father is also caring. Her father is not harsh. Okay. Her father is also kind. Her father is also caring. And at the last, also she honored her father. She always she always listened to her father, and always she loved and cared for her father as much as she loved her grandmother and mother. So what we have learned in the story of the conclusion of this little girl, that is, the girl teaches us how a loving and a caring relationship between parents and children can help in strengthening the bond of attachment in the family. Now, this little girl, this small girl named Kezia, what tell us? She teaches us that a loving and caring relationship between whom, between parents and children, can help in strengthening, can be becomes more strong, becoming more bond, okay, becoming more bond with each other, with whom, with parents and children, okay. And also we should try to understand each other instead of finding faults to others. What's in the last line, that we have to understand each other. If a person is wrong, if a person is right, please understand each other, then take a decision that if the person is wrong or right. And don't find any fault in each other. So that's all for the story. So thank you very much to see, thank you for seeing this video. And if you understand, if you like, so please subscribe my channel. And really thank you very much. And in the next video I will came some of the MCQs of this chapter that will help in your exams. So really thank you very much, and bye bye.